Product review of the week is brought to you by our good friends at OmegaPaw.com. Now, it is called the Lunchbox, and this thing is fantastic. This thing is basically for taking, I mean, you should see this thing. If you go on OmegaPaw.com and you check it out, it's actually quite interesting, or if you're watching the YouTube review right now, it is, I would say, maybe about it's about 12 inches up from the ground. And what it does is on the top, it's a plastic pull-out. I mean, basically, you put food on one end, you put water in the other end, and if you open it up, you'll find a smaller Omega. Because I have two of them in here. But basically, what it is it's like a storage bin. A storage bin. Yeah. So inside the storage bin, you can store all your dog's food, as well as
maybe fresh
and some fresh water. Whoops, I just dropped it. But you can store some fresh bottled water in there as well. So when you go out to the beach or your nice cottage, which you have and you won't invite me to, you take the dog to the cottage and basically you take the stuff out and you take the water out, you take the food out, you put it in the top of the bin. Actually, I use this for Romeo right now, and right away, the one thing that I've noticed, he doesn't go down because he's a bigger dog, right?
Right. Yep.
This actually, the added benefit of this is actually, I believe, for a dog's health. I had watching Romeo eat from this, at 6 or 7 or 9 inches up on the ground, rather than putting his neck down like this, grabbing his food. I've already seen a difference in the way Romeo walks around. And what can that do for a dog's posture?
If dogs have arthritis, they definitely get arthritis in all their joints, and one of their joints is their neck. So they can get arthritis in their neck. So if this thing is elevated, they obviously don't have to lean down as much and put a lot of strain on their back and their neck. The other thing that's really neat about that is I have a dog in the practice who has megaesophagus, and that's a condition where food pools in their esophagus, and you're supposed to feed them elevated. So
sounds
having
like a transformer. Megaesophagus.
But you put this food up, and it's sitting. Actually, it's more like 15 inches off the ground, and so what ends up happening is they don't have to lean down as much, and it doesn't pool in their esophagus, and then they just regurgitate it. So
yeah, well, this is great.
It's great.
I found this working absolutely. I mean, I've heard a couple of things with the issues of water if you're using this at home, but remember, this is something that you use to bring with you.
Right.
But a great application that I'm using for is to use it at home, and it's a fantastic product. It is available at OmegaPaw.com. Also available at PetSmart and a whole bunch of other retailers across Canada. Go to OmegaPaw.com to check it out. It's the Lunchbox. It's a great product. Ladies and gentlemen, you can win yourself a Lunchbox courtesy of OmegaPaw right now. Be the first person to call or email 416-785-0680 or info@AnimalHouseRadio.